If you're anywhere on the Black woman side of TikTok, you have seen this story trending about Gail Lewis and her husband and his side chick. I haven't posted it on my page because there have been plenty of stories. I'm doing this story today because Auntie Gail has made another video, another update. In this video that she just posted, she's explaining why she decided to do that story time after catching her husband and his mistress at the airport. She said she was just in shock. And she said that she has been getting tons of messages, lots of stories, people supporting her, some people wondering if she had left him, if she had really divorced him, and all of this. She was sitting up there like giving love to all of the super detectives. And yes, there were a lot of super detectives. What I love about this story, I caught it like 2 days late. So by the time I caught on to the story, everybody had already done all of the detective work. All I had to do was snatch the videos. So I appreciate the super sleuths as well. This woman seems like a genuinely nice woman, and I am I am totally Team Gail over here. Totally Team Gail. And y'all know that I'm going to be watching this unfold. So here she is. If you're on my TikTok page, I'm just going to link her video. So watch her video if you want to see what she says in part 8. If you're on my YouTube page, her video is about to follow.
Hey y'all, after I posted that video of my husband and his mistress in the Atlanta airport, and I decided to share my story with you all, when I say that you all have shown an outpouring of love, support, kind words, prayers, just everything. And I just want to say how grateful I am, because that was very hard for me. And it's still hard for me. This is a journey that I wouldn't wish on anyone. This kind of betrayal and the lies and the deception, no one deserves that, and just reading some of you all's stories, it makes me sad to know that so many people are still going through this same thing, and it's not even about, everybody's going through it. Black, white, it has no color line, and men are going through it too with women who are doing the same thing. But, I'm hoping that this will help someone know that they can share their story and not live in shame, thinking they can't say anything and to protect the other person. Those days are gone, y'all. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and loving on me during this time. So this is a love that I didn't even know I needed, but I needed it, guys. So, and for the Ride Out crew, y'all crack me up, getting y'all Air Force Ones or y'all stomping boots. But y'all, I'm too old for that. And I'll tell y'all this, I'm just being completely transparent. When I ran up on them in the airport, I never knew what I would do if I ever saw them together. And I didn't do anything because I'm older now and I can't fight. I really cannot fight. And I didn't want her to whip my ass. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So y'all, we're not going to fight. We're going to fight with our tongues and fight with the legal system. And since I'm still going through this process, according to my, trusted counsel, Rachel St. Fleur and Melanie Fenwick Thompson, I got to start thinking smarter, guys. So I couldn't, go off and do that. So I want to advise you guys too. Like sometimes we have to restrain. We do have to use self-restraint, guys. So I do appreciate you all, and to my super sleuth, when I tell you, y'all are better than the FBI, the CIA, Scooby-Doo, Perry Mason. Y'all are on it. But yeah, we can lean back on some of that now. We'll get it handled, guys. But thank you for your support. And for you all who said I stayed, I did not. I know my worth. And as soon as I got more information after I initially found out on October 29th of 2022, there was so much more that came out between that time and when I filed. But I can't share that with you all right now because it is actually, this story gets crazier and crazier. But can't share that with you all right now, but I will at some point, and I just hope that it helps someone else know that you're not going crazy. You're not alone with the gaslighting and people making you feel like, you're a less than. You're not. So, and for me, for those who want to stay, that is your prerogative. I'll support you, but I'm not one of those you, me, and she kind of girls. There's not going to be no Eve and the Rough Riders on that one. No, it's either you or me. You know, I value the institution of marriage. I made a commitment to God. I made a commitment to him. And he just didn't stand up he didn't stand up on his end. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. But I thank you all so much, and you'll be hearing from me soon. Hope y'all have a good one. Peace.
So some of the comments were funny. Like this quote right here, I can't fight and I want her to whoop my butt. So honest and hilarious. Yes, that was a comment that definitely deserved to be highlighted. This person says, Auntie Gail, we ride at dawn. We ain't going nowhere. Stay strong, beautiful. I guess when it's all over, you can finish your story. Absolutely. We will be waiting for the story, and hopefully the algorithm brings it back in, to our feeds. And so many women were actually in her comments talking about their own personal story. This woman says, I experienced the ultimate betrayal with my ex of 14 years. He hid a whole baby for 2 years. I found out on TikTok. I was beyond broken, but I want you to know that you will get through this. Cry, I guess cry when you can. Someone asked, how did she find out? She said his mistress actually posted a video, a baby father reveal. I was crushed. My heart stopped. There was no way he could lie about it. He was caught in 4K. And then towards the bottom, this says, happened to me too, sis. Hid a baby for 3 years. It crushed me. But you have to look at the bigger picture when God keeps giving us signs to leave. These dudes out here being so reckless and just being reckless and making babies, and that is beyond damaging. Okay, Khadijah said, baby, we don't play about Auntie Gail. I love how we just adopt people. It's hilarious. And then towards the bottom, it says, Auntie, you ain't got to know how to fight. We got that part. So we got this. We got her saying these things. And now we have that's following this. And like I said, if you're on TikTok, I'm just going to connect the videos. If you're following me on YouTube, I'm about to just smush these videos together. We have a lawyer bae that's about to break down her analysis of this, and she pulled some documents for us. And then we have a woman who is giving a theory. She's given a theory that her husband about to get in trouble for financial fraud, that Sabrina about to get in trouble for financial fraud. So I want you to hear these next two videos. All right, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. Totally want to hear your assessment, your commentary. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Some of y'all really be loud and wrong, so let me go ahead and break down how Auntie Gail Lewis was standing on business. I'm not a Georgia attorney, but I do this for a living. I went ahead and accessed the public records to check whether Auntie Gail is really standing on business. The reason why is because I got a lot of comments saying she's still with that man. She's still with that man. The divorce is pending. Just because a divorce is pending does not mean that people are still together. If it said closed or canceled or whatever, that might mean that they're still together. But pending means the divorce is ongoing. Let's talk about it. Auntie Gail told us that this whole situation happened in October of 2022. She filed her complaint for divorce on December 9th, 2022. So it took her about a month to get the divorce filed. She also filed a motion asking for attorney's fees and expenses of litigation. She also filed a motion asking for the court to prevent husband from selling assets. Husband filed his response right on time on January 6th and then responded to her motion asking for attorney's fees. This case has been going on for months, where we see Auntie Gail Lewis doing a bunch of discovery, meaning that she's asking for more information on the parties' finances. She asked for information on the American Express card, on the Bank of America card, and also information on the investment accounts with Fidelity and Merrill Lynch. And some of y'all was asking on my previous video how the side chick's name were on the bank statements. And a lot of people in the comments said on American Express cards, it does name the person if you are purchasing something specifically for that person, such as an airplane ticket, which Gail indicated that a lot of the charges were trips to different places. As you can see, all of that was going on in July 2023. There were several continuances as they fought over these things, and the divorce is just not final yet. However, with how heavy their litigation calendar is, I'm pretty confident in saying that Miss Gail Lewis is not with that man anymore. So it looks like the divorce will actually be close to finalization on March 12th, 2024. What I found interesting in my research is that Auntie Gail actually recently lost her attorney. She's technically self-represented. This is all speculation, but I'm kind of thinking that she posted these videos maybe to earn some coins to hire a new attorney. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and if I get to 1,000 followers, maybe I can go live on the case. Okay, bye.
Okay, I'm sure we're all down this rabbit hole right now about Gail finding her husband, Mr. Lewis, cheating with his side piece, Sabrina. Okay, so it's a couple of points that's letting me know that they are going to jail. They're going to jail for fraud, I believe. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know, but the lawyer base, please check me if I'm wrong. But we know that she has a travel agency business, correct? How did Gail find Sabrina's name on their American Express credit card statements? You can't send money on American Express, but he could be booking his work trips through her travel agency. For example, what if he's booking a work trip? His ticket is $2,000. Her ticket is $2,000. She is sending him an invoice for $4,000 for one ticket for himself. He puts that on his expense report and being reimbursed by his job. You can't tell me that's not fraud, but there's more. Possibly even tax evasion, because I'm sure he's writing off all of this travel. Okay, now hear me out. Now what if he has his company even booking they travel through her? Because as a CFO, wouldn't you trust what he says is best for the company and the expenses? And why wouldn't he be putting his girl on? They've been rocking for 2 years. Why wouldn't he be getting her clients? That's a conflict of interest, right? This might be a stretch, but at the very least, he could be laundering that money through Sabrina as a way to send her money through American Express and write it off, hide the money from his wife, or actually start moving his money away from her in general, because he's definitely not leaving his girl. Now, I do have some more ideas, but this is all hypothetical, and we team Gail, and we ain't trying to have him lose his job before she get her alimony.